It's kind of funny how we can tell ourselves for so long that things are just good enough, when clearly, they're not. I built this little grow chamber for seedlings and young plants a couple of years ago. I'll admit, it served me well and has grown thousands of plants that have provided amazing crops. But lately, when I've been growing crops in here, even young seedlings, I've been finding that my mentality is to get them out of here as soon as possible. Over this last germination season, it's become apparent that my lighting solution was below par. Thanks to the good folks at Epic LED Grow Light, I've got a drop-in fix in the form of the Spider Farms SF600. Let's get this guy in there and see if there's any difference. CFL bulbs work hard for the money, and certainly where no other solutions exist, they can work for you. However, beyond a couple of weeks of initial growth, and for older, more demanding plants, you might find yourself needing more. Economical grow lights, such as the SF600 in this case, really bridge that gap between the prosumer market and the home user looking for an upgrade for their annual seedlings. I'm certainly what you would call a heavy user, but I do know good value when I see it. So let's go ahead and unbox / set up this guy and get some early impressions. The first thing I noticed was how astonishingly light the box was. It had me wondering if there was any light inside at all. With the low overall wattage and the lack of controls, ballast, and having an external power brick, this light weighs less than 4 pounds. It's a clean one-piece powder-coated design with the Osram diodes arranged in 2 strips. Hitting the 660 to 665 nanometer and 730 to 740 nanometer spectrums with a power draw of about 70 watts, this guy should have all the bases covered. Also included is the hanging apparatus and, like we mentioned, that external power brick. It's a barrel plug design and really keeps things minimal, which I like. It served me well, but out with the old, in with the new. Because I'm height challenged both in life and in my grow box, I'm going to mount the SF600 right to the roof. To accomplish this, I had to use 4 metal tapping screws to pierce the aluminum shroud. No big deal, as long as you have the tools. Most people are going to be hang mounting these guys anyways, so I realized this is a special use case. All right, it was a perfect fit. Let's turn it on and see how it looks. Wow, what a big difference. I know it's hard to tell on camera, but from the old bulbs, this is a much more intense, full spectrum of light. The next crop of seedlings is going to grow so much better in this setup. I can't wait. Summer is almost here, so test seedling trays aren't really available right now, but what I do have is a very young, freshly sprouted tray of daikon radish microgreens. These guys were sprouted about 6 days ago, and they've yet to see any light. With a near perfect germination rate and thousands of tiny healthy seedlings, this tray is going to be a perfect test for the SF600. Now, these guys green up relatively easy anyways, but let's just see how they do with a couple of day cycles with this new light. Well, Just 3 days later, at day 9 of growth, it looks like a completely different plant. It really is amazing. I wish I could have time-lapsed the color transformation. At a height of about 20 inches, the microfoliage on this tray loves this light. And actually, I do too. I can't wait to really stretch this light out and grow some indoor herbs like basil and cilantro. I think that'll really seal the deal for me. Overall, if you're looking for a decent, inexpensive LED to take your seedling game to the next level, I think you could do very well with the SF600. And depending on your needs, they do have a lower wattage model in the SF300. Also worth checking out. Once again, big thanks to Epic LED Grow Light for sending out the Spider Farm's SF600. I really appreciate it, guys. And hey, if you're in the market for a consumer grade LED, check out the link in the description and show them some love. Hey, happy growing. And as always, thanks for watching. I love being able to make both indoor and outdoor growing videos every week, and it's you guys that make that possible. It really is appreciated.